After losing everything I own to the 2019 bushfires in Australia, I've rebuilt my life and plan on travelling to every continent with my Africa twin. Join me on this adventure as I rise from the ashes of my former life.
G'day folks, welcome back. My name's Simon. If you happen to be new here, this channel is all about motorcycles, adventure, camping and touring. And we're currently in Rise of the Phoenix Season 2. So, what are we up to? Well, we're travelling all the way around Australia, funnily enough. And we're currently in New South Wales, and we're on our way to Thirlmere. Thirlmere, we've been there before on the Rise of the Phoenix on Season 1. Thirlmere is the home of the New South Wales Railways Museum. So I thought we might pop in and actually have a look because it'll be open when we get there. Well, if these people ever actually do anything near the speed limit here, we might get there before it closes. Anywho, I'll see you when we get up there. How pretty is that? Wow. Love it. So this is Broughton Pass. That was quite tight. I'm glad I got past the car that I was following. They were doing 70 in a 100 zone and kept hitting the brakes. So in the end I just went round them because what the f***? Like, it wasn't like this, it was straight roads. They would be doing 20 up here. What a cool little bit of road though, Broughton Pass. Welcome to Thirlmere. Thirlmere is the home to the New South Wales Railways Museum. And yes, we did come through here on the Rise of the Phoenix Season 1. And in fact, because I found it on the Rise of the Phoenix Season 1, I decided I wanted to come back and have a look. And I got about 3 hours to look around before they close for the afternoon, or maybe 2.5 hours, something like that, which should be plenty of time for me to have a look at some steam engines and stuff. Now, if you're not sure of where this was in Rise of the Phoenix Season 1, I'd actually pulled up just in this little bus zone and let another Africa twin go zooming on past me. So there you go. Rear to curb only. Nah, It's a motorbike and I'm not facing it downhill, thanks. Okay, let's go see what this is all about, shall we? Right, so we're currently in the New South Wales Railways Heritage Museum in Thirlmere, and there's all sorts of stuff here, like trains. Now, I'm not a train spotter, not that there's anything wrong with being a train spotter, mind you, but I do like trains, and I've liked steam trains particularly since I was a little kid. And I will put a picture up around about now, showing you probably the first time I ever went near a steam train, and you can have a laugh at that. So there is lots of stuff in here already. I mean, look at that, New South Wales Government Railways clock. One of the things that I like though is that things like this are just here. And they hiss. Love these old carriages like this. The 1954 Royal Tour. The first reigning monarch to set foot on Australian soil, that'd be Queen Elizabeth II. And this is the Governor-General's carriage right here. And was used many times to transport members of the British royal family to visit Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, in February 1954 is one of the best known. So the Queen actually stood on the back of the carriage there, waving at people. That's pretty cool. Now, it's strange to think that the Governor-General has his own carriage, but there you go. I mean, this is a bygone era, isn't it? I mean, I would guess that these days the Governor-General just flies everywhere. Well, it says a palace on wheels. I mean, okay, that's not the biggest beds in the world or anything like that, but wow, it is quite nicely done up in there, isn't it? The Queen's sitting room, I guess. And here comes the bit where she stood, the lady herself, Queen Elizabeth. Now remind me at some point to tell you the story about me and the Governor-General. So if you want to hear the story of me and the Governor-General of Australia, drop a comment and tell me that you want to hear about the story of me and the Governor-General of Australia. And I'll tell you. Oh, this is the prison van. Okay, that explains the E2R. So since the first government trains ran in 1855, the railways of New South Wales have carried just about everything. Anything and everything you could imagine. That includes the state's undesirables, the criminals. These rolling jail cells operated in one form or another from 1867 through to the 1950s. And this was one element of rail travel devoid entirely of romance. So it makes you wonder, has this been to
Is this rail car actually going to make one?
Enough, Clark. Excuse me.
They have toilets.
G'day. My name's Eddie Clark. What's yours?
Mother Mitchell.
Hey Eddie.
Don't be nervous, girl. Nothing's gonna hurt you. They'll cut your hair, give you a shower, and lock you up nice and safe.
I've never been in trouble before. Never been inside a prison. Not even visit. Because I'm scared.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Jail feels like a second home these days. You'll be fine.
I don't think so. I'm missing my children already.
How long will I give you this land?
3 months.
3 months? It's nothing. You'll be out before you know it.
There's a pair of shoes sticking out from underneath the
I stole
door
some
there.
groceries from the grocery store to feed me kids. You see, my husband got laid off. Like most of the folks we know in this organisation. Kids were laid out west to find a job and we haven't heard from him since. I had to feed me kids.
You shouldn't have got 3 months for that.
Well, I asked Mr. Evans, the grocer, to let me have a look.
New South Wales Government Railways.
Of milk and that I pay him as soon as I got some money from Derek's husband.
What did he say?
He said I already owed him 15 shillings and he wasn't going to give me no more credit. And then I lost my temper because I was thinking about my children. You know, they're only 7 and 5 years old and they were hungry.
They're still chatting away in the prison car. The M78, one of 4042 steam locomotives based on the original 1855 built Class 1 locomotives with its ornate finish, large speedy driving wheels, evocative of 19th century styling. Number 78 is a beautiful example of mixed passenger goods locomotives from the pioneering decades of the state government's railways. And the fireman and the engineer are extremely well dressed. What a beautiful engine though. And this one, the 1709, is a true treasure. This big wheel was rolled out in style to become the scene stealer in the celebrations commemorating the 140th and 150th anniversaries of New South Wales Government Railways. A relic of the late 1880s, 1709 is the most profound expression of 19th century travel in the collection. And it is a beautiful engine. One of the things that I really like here is that as you're walking along this platform with the two steam engines, one either side of it, is you hear the hissing of the steam and the clanking of things being done in the engines. It's actually really well done to see that, because there'd be a lot of places they wouldn't have put in that effort, you know, to have the hissing of the steam and so on. She is a beautiful engine though. Yeah. There it goes. That's cool.